Welcome to C.D.C. Unfiltered. We are chronic, determined, and coping. Join us as we try to break through the fog of today's healthcare system or lack thereof. We are not medical professionals. This information is for educational purposes only and collective support. We would like to introduce ourselves.
I'm Kara, and I'm chronically ill.
I'm Donna, and I'm determined
And I am
to figure this
Crystal.
crap out.
Nope,
Sorry.
I'm an interruptive Crystal. And I am trying to cope with everything going on.
We are C.D.C. Unfiltered. And welcome to episode 8, guys. Can
Oh
you believe it?
my goodness. That's insane.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. We are on episode 8. Anybody who is listening, thank you for tuning in for us today. If you would be so kind to like, subscribe, and share this podcast with anybody that you might find that they kind of fit in with any of the things that we have to say, if they have any of the illnesses that we have or any issues that they might be having in their healthcare journey, please send them our way so we can link up and hopefully help as many people as we can.
Join our
Right?
community. Come on down.
Yeah. But on today's episode, we wanted to talk about something, making to-do lists. Right, Crystal?
Yes. It's not something that is done much of these days, and it's definitely something that I recommend doing. But I know I personally will make a to-do list, and my ideas of what I can get done in a day are way more than what I can physically do. And I know I'm starting to struggle with that. So I need to find a way, if anybody has any suggestions, to not beat myself up at the end of the day for not accomplishing my goals. Whether it's just cleaning up around the house or sending out those Thanksgiving Day cards or anything like that. The to-do list may have to go away because it's really kind of taken me off that I can't do it. And I don't know, do either of you guys struggle with any of that? Do you even do to-do lists? I know a lot of people don't.
I do.
I do.
Probably way more often than I should. I don't think I've made it to the bottom of one in very many years, though.
I actually have multiple to-do lists. I have weekly ones and then I have daily ones.
Okay, you overachiever, you.
Yeah, well, no. I found a planner a couple years ago. Not anything specific. It was just like an Amazon planner. And one of the things on your weekly list is your to-do list, but it makes you prioritize things on the actual list itself. And that has caused me to think of my tasks instead of in just like, oh, I have to get all of these things done. I only have to, these are my weekly tasks that I have to get done. These are these are the ones that I have to get done immediately or the most important. These ones are, yeah, can get done, but I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't get them done. And then I have my to-do list for during the week to make sure that I at least hit some sort of goal
Okay,
every day.
that's smart.
Don't beat yourself up. Make your list smaller.
Well, that's easier said than done.
But they
It
keep
is.
getting bigger. How do you, I don't
What'd you think in there, Kara?
like it's almost at the point where it is an absolute war between me and this list, and I am losing to this task miserably. Losing it. I can't make the task at work. I can't make the task at home. I need to understand how to make the lists smaller because
So I think that's where you're going to have to, that's where community comes in, right? So, like, you guys work. I'm disabled. I don't work, right? So, like, maybe there's a task that you can't complete during your week, but maybe there's something that I might be able to help you complete. Like, if there's something that needs to be done Like, you need to drop something off at a doctor's office or something that's a small, simpler task. Maybe I could
Gotcha.
help you. Hello, Cheticus. Um, maybe I could help you with your task and taking something off of your list. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Something that's not going to waste, like, too many of my spoons,
right. That's the
but
thing.
would be extremely helpful to you.
I
You
mean,
have to think about your list.
right. And then not to, I'm never going to make it through one of those lists. And I know that, but that's fine. But then not to, like, I'll know that, but then I still will kick myself in the face because I didn't get that whole lower half of the list that's been on there for a year because I've never quite gotten it down that far, you know. And Adam does a lot, a lot. Crystal does a whole lot. Um, but yeah, that list, boy,
Yeah, but
I,
isn't
I could get in
isn't
a
that
room
life
with that
though?
thing. Isn't it what?
But isn't that what life is all about? Is you add to that list every year, right? Think of it. You're as a kid, you grow, you change schools, you change grades, your daily list changes from playing to schoolwork, from schoolwork to college work, from college work to
Work,
your
work.
daily job, work, right? But that's life. That's what life does. It takes things off the list and then it adds things on the list.
Yeah.
And it's never gonna be completed. You're never gonna check everything off
Well,
Mm,
because that's not how life works.
I don't. I know a lot of people who are able to accomplish what they even just say weekend plans, not life goals, not year goals, but like weekend plans. I know a lot of people who can achieve those. And I think that's one of the reasons that I do beat myself up a little bit more is because everybody else can do it. Why can't I? And I know it's because of the limitations that I have, because of my issues, because of my Cushing's, because of my sugars, because of everything that I got going on. And it's still hard to be around my boyfriend's mother who sets goals and is able to accomplish them. And it's rough to be around my boyfriend, even like say he has goals that he wants to do for the weekend and I'm just literally along for the ride, like in the passenger seat along for the ride. And I kind of feel bad because not only am I not getting my list done, I'm not able to utilize my spoons for my list, but at that point then I'm unable to even help anybody else try to do that. And I'm a big person that I love to try to help. I want to try to make your life easier.
mm,
What can I do to make it help? Is something that I say, unfortunately, way more times a day than I need to. And it's really hard. And I do find myself like Sunday night right now. I started buying Christmas presents for kids. I need to go separate those out because I need to see what the heck I have so I don't overbuy again this year. I needed to, start to get these Thanksgiving cards ready because we send out cards to everybody. I need to, and like all of these different things. And I had total ambition that Sunday I was going to be able to do it. And I wasn't able to do jack today. Like I almost didn't want to do this. And all I do for this is sit on my ass and talk. And it's just hard when 2 years ago I could.
yeah.
And I don't
Or
mean
you
to turn this
see,
into a therapy session, but
no,
it's
no.
difficult. And how are you guys? How do you not feel bad that you can't help others, that you can't help yourself for crying out loud? Like, how do you not? Oh my God, I just realized my phone's at 23%. How many times do I come onto this damn thing and my phone's going to die? Type of thing. There's no reason my phone should be at 23%. I've been sitting on my butt. And I'm
My
not joking.
favorite
It's
is
actually at 23.
my favorite is when the 73-year-old walks down the street every day with the dog, and I'm like, yeah, I couldn't. That's why Medicare and AARP keep calling, I believe. To be honest, they're like, oh, you think you're 40? What? Okay, yeah, all right. But I mean, it is what it is. But it is
So
frustrating.
I saw a TikTok or an Instagram or something on a social where it said that if you saw somebody who had to use a wheelchair or a walker, crutches, an aid, whatever, you don't expect them to be able to do everything that an able-bodied person would be immediately able to do. Why do you expect the same from yourself? You don't have the body of an able-bodied person.
Because I could always do it before.
You push through it. You push through it. And that things change.
Yeah.
This is what nobody wants to hear. But everybody is a lot closer to being disabled than they think.
Yeah.
You can get into a car accident at any moment and be disabled. You can lose your eyesight and become disabled. There are a bazillion different ways that you can get hurt and become disabled. That's not even including illness.
True.
And if you see one of those people, you do not immediately expect them to do the things that an able-bodied person can do because they have some form of disability. Now, that doesn't mean that that's going to stop them, but you just don't expect that of them. And
Good.
when you have spent your entire existence doing things for others and making other people happy, it's really hard when you can no longer be that person. I was one of those people that always liked to do for others. I would work all the overtime I could just to make other people happy, right? Like, wanted to make my bosses happy. I would go out of my way to clean the house for wherever I was living, just, to be a good person. Because I always wanted to make everybody else happy. And I made myself go into an autoimmune disease because I pushed my body so far trying to please everybody else. Because everybody told me that I should work out. I pushed my body to the point of breaking and found out that I can't work out like everybody else. It sucks. And I feel you, Crystal. I get you, girl.
Yep.
But I'm going to tell you something that it took me a really long time to understand. What you do for others does not make you a better person.
Mm-mm.
I love you regardless of what you can do for me.
Right.
You will still be my best friend regardless. If you never made me another craft for as long as you lived, I still would be one of your besties, and you ain't getting rid of me. But you don't have to do for other people for people to like you, boo. And I think a lot of other people need to hear that.
Yeah. I would
Because I know I needed to hear that 5 years ago. For those of you listening, 5 years ago, I went out on disability, on short-term disability, and did not know that I was going to be long-term disability. I went from working a job that I had been working for quite some time for a place that I actually really like to work with people that I love to work with to not being able to do much of anything. I suffer from severe migraines. I have one right now and have had one consistently for 5 years. I was the person that I was always busy doing something for somebody else because that was just me. That's how I was raised. And it sucked. And Crystal, I went through some hardcore depression when I went on disability because I lost everything that I was. This is not how we wanted this podcast to go.
Yeah. No.
It's going to do that sometimes, though, and that's okay.
But in the 5 years that I have been disabled, as much as it sucks, you learn who your true friends are.
True.
Even when we don't want to learn those hard facts about life, you do, because Crystal, you are a phenomenal human being. You're fun, you're funny, you have a great sense of humor, you're really good at crafting, but you're also really, really, really good at just like setting things up and what's the word, Kara? Planning. She's really good at
Organizing.
planning things,
Yeah.
organizing things.
Yeah.
Except for my own life.
Yeah, well, not that that takes a lot of inner working, and that's really hard to do.
But the harder it is, the more that you're actually growing, because you
Yeah,
can't grow without all the hard stuff. That's the part that sucks.
it does. I've shed a lot of tears in the last couple of years, man.
The best part here is that I actually came up with the idea of talking about to-do lists because of Kara. And because she, I know, does a to-do list every weekend. And I spent the whole weekend with her last weekend. And I know that we didn't get that to-do list done. And I know that come Sunday night, she was like, well, now what? I got to work another 100 hours this week, busting my butt. And I know that this house doesn't look great. And I know that the dog needs a damn bath. And I know that there was just so much on the list that we wanted to accomplish. And come Sundays, unfortunately, lately, I don't think I've been productive on a Sunday in quite a few weeks. And that really sucks. But the
Yeah,
idea wasn't
but
for
when
this to be an inner look at myself, that of course it has become. It was supposed to be a Kara, stop beating yourself up.
Mm.
Lord knows how that went.
yeah, but you also have to remember one thing, like, and we live in a society where nobody is paid a actual livable wage,
Right.
right? Because they've done the math now, and it's like $66 an hour
It's what you would need. Yep. I heard that
is what you
statistic.
would need to have the same buying power in the 70s. So, like, you add, I need you guys to give yourselves a little bit of a break because we live in a society where you're expected to do the job of more than one person without getting paid for doing the job of more than one person, right? So you're already overtaxed at work and now you're sick. So your body's already overtaxed. Like you're batting 1,000, right? Like you're working in a field where you're doing the job of so many people. And this goes for so many people. Like it's not just
No.
it's anybody that works in corporate America,
Yeah.
right? Everybody is doing the job of at least 3 to 5 people minimum.
Oh.
Minimum. So you're overworked at work to come home and you're working more hours than you're supposed to come home to a body that is already failing. If you're battling any kind of disease, right? Whether it be a diabetes, whether it be fibromyalgia, whether it be, headaches, migraines, PMS, you name it. If you're battling some form of medical illness, your body is already battling itself. And then you go to work and you battle at work. How do you expect to do get everything done? Your battery is never at 100%.
I'm
You
running on
never get to
solar.
recharge, right?
I'm running on
Right?
solar for
I'm
sure.
at 17%.
Crystal, go find your
Literally,
charger.
literally, literally. Yeah.
Right? So, and I don't mean to like call people out, like, but like, don't beat yourself up so much, girls. America, please don't. You're not. This is not the society.
I don't know what society this is, but something's got to
You're,
give. So we'll figure
and
it
that's
out.
why I keep saying I think we need a village.
Yeah.
You need a village, right? Because you're working all these hours. You need somebody to do the stuff while you're working, and vice
Hmm.
versa.
Yep. I told you about that weird
So
dream, right? That dream that I
the weird
had.
dream.
Yeah. Where we all moved away. We lived on like acres of land, and the boys had a auto shop in the back, and then up front was like a little farm store
Oh, I love
that we
this.
ran.
Let's do this.
And buildings were all on property, and
That's okay. I've never tell anybody this, but
We're
I
on a
actually dream
podcast.
about you guys every single night.
you
No.
what?
I dream about you guys and the boys every single night. Like it's
No.
Adam and Jeff and Talon and like everybody, like that's just for some reason it's where my brain goes every night, and it's we live in some weird little community somewhere.
Hmm.
We've been talking, Kara and I have been talking about it for years.
Dude,
Years.
I would love to.
Getting like a compound, which we are not talking like cult. We're simply talking. It is so hard right now to own your own damn house, let alone some sort of
Mm-hmm.
property.
It's
Kara's
also hard to buy
idea.
your groceries. So
Yeah.
I want to be somewhere where the dirt is maybe safe to plant in, and the water's not brown, and
Do you
just
know how much research we're gonna have to do for that?
yep.
It's on the to-do list.
Okay, cool. That's okay. We'll get there.
But
It's
it
fine.
does get done before the dishes. I'll tell you that. It
Okay.
does get done
Okay.
before the dishes. Yep.
She's not kidding. I
No,
don't do
I'm not,
dishes.
really not. I'm really not kidding. And I keep finding stuff, but then I'm like, I'm never going to have internet there. That's out because then I can't do my job. It depends on
Oh,
the
geez.
internet. Like, I don't think there's city mini farms. I don't think that works. If there is, I
We'll just have
haven't
to get like
found
a
them.
satellite or something.
Right.
You know,
Or
it's fine. We'll
four.
figure it out. It's fine. We'll just add it to that list. It's fine.
It's,
See, this is why the list is forever growing
this is true.
because we keep adding things to it.
Right.
So
I don't
maybe
know. It's
instead
just,
of a to-do list, we add that to the wish list.
oh, no,
Mm,
no, I don't have wishes. I have either I'm going to do it or I'm not. That's what that
listen,
is.
universe, this is happening.
Yeah. There's no wishing. Yeah.
We just got to make sure that we're prioritizing it a little bit differently. That's all.
Right. I
Has
used to
anybody
be
ever been good at prioritizing their list?
I used to be
Ever?
fantastic at it. Yes, I did. And I would do better when I was multitasking. And now it's like, I think
I can't multitask
I
anymore.
I
Mm-mm.
can't do it. It just doesn't work.
No.
It just literally like shut off one day, never came
Mm-hmm.
back. I'm not sure.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, it was
I
very
really wish I
fast.
could.
Same
It
here.
it was, right? I mean, I used to oh my
Okay,
I don't
if anybody is still listening right now, is anybody else experiencing the multitask function in their brain just boop,
Just shut
powering off
off.
after
off.
COVID
Just off.
or something? Maybe
Completely
like in
off.
the last like couple of years? Because I know for me it was like probably like maybe a year or two ago.
I would probably go with the same timeline because I time
No.
everything around Christmas and what I do for Christmas. And 2 years ago this time, I was prepping really hard, doing a lot of multitasking. And I feel like January, February the following year. So yeah, I'd say like 2 years, just
Yeah.
like February, my brain went from, oh, you can do 4 things and still eat to, oh, yeah, you're going to do one thing at a time and eat and forget that one thing that you even were doing at that time.
Or
I
just thinking about multitasking is exhausting, and then I don't do anything because
right.
just thinking about the multitasking
Right.
knocks me on my ass.
That's
You
me
know?
Sunday.
Oh my
Thinking about the
God.
to-do list and then being like, I can't do any of that. I'm not going to finish it, so I'm just going to sit here.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What is
But I
wrong
did
with
used
us?
to be great at it. I thrived in it. I
So
did
did I.
better in chaos.
I said
I
for a
used to
long
thrive in
time,
it
Sarah.
too.
Isn't that crazy?
And there's been times where I will be writing a text message out, and Chris will say something to me, and I'll write the text message out, and I'll be like, "That's not what I was saying. The hell did
Or
you just say?"
or how about
And then I
forgetting
look
to
back, and I'm like,
send?
"I wrote what he said. What were you saying?"
I said, or how about forgetting to send the text message?
I do that all the time, dear. All the time.
I didn't think I did it all the time, but I did it to you and somebody else today.
No, I reply in my head. I never even type it out. And then I'm
That too.
surprised that nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
I
Mm-hmm.
explained the events for all 3 of us, and nobody knew what I was talking about because I didn't tell anybody.
You
Yeah,
let me
this is
believe it
true.
was just
This
my
is true.
memory this whole time?
I don't know.
You know
Retarded.
what I say in this household? I'm like, listen, we all share the one brain cell.
Yep.
Okay. If you smell something funny, you hear something funny, you think that you might have saw something funny, say it out loud because you just never know.
Mm-hmm.
You just never know.
Half done task. Maybe, your sister forgot that she was doing it halfway through. Just let her know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You just
Oh,
we
I
share the
feel
sure.
brain
like though
cell. It's
they're
fine.
talking about me right now.
Oh,
Yeah, the
what else
list
were
really
we going to talk
sucks.
about today?
I think
Well,
that's ticked
how to help
my
others
list.
when we are in pain, but that's
I can't help myself right now.
I know.
And by the way, I am at
It's hard.
9%, so if you lose me, I'm sorry.
Woman, go get the charger.
But it's way over there.
Go get the charger.
Okay, I'll be right back.
There's
Go
like
get
a
the charger.
deficit of spoons on the whole planet or something. I'm not
Don't
really
talk
sure.
about
It's like
Oh, trust me.
I want like the spoons I got from Walmart this week were actually sporks. They just don't work right. Like
They don't. They
there's
don't.
total shortage. Walmart swapped it out. Here you go. Good luck with this one. Holes all in it. Things just running out.
Oh
I
my
like the
God.
battery analogy though that you did on the last podcast. That was pretty good. And it gives a
Oh yeah.
really good visual. Really good
Right?
visual. Hmm.
that's just
Yeah.
the boobs. Okay. No lying though, even my battery charger was only at 20%. So
Madam.
I used it yesterday. I told you I didn't do anything today. I didn't even charge it. But it's okay. I'm already up to 7.
You want to borrow mine?
So, Crystal, have you fixed your sleeping schedule yet by chance?
What is that?
Okay, still no, huh?
No, and then
Kara?
wait, listen. And then today was daylight savings time ended. So now I'm even
Oh
more
yeah.
screwed up. The cats over here ate dinner at 3 p.m. This world. Today sucked.
Okay, so Kara, you don't have a solid sleep schedule yet, correct?
I'm getting better. I'm not stuck up. Well, the last 3 or 4 nights I've been waking up a lot, but outside of that, it's been a lot better. A lot better.
My sugars have
Okay,
been
because
going low at night, which is weird for, and my low is, high for you guys. But like I woke up Friday morning and I was like, what? I did not want to get out of bed. I thought, oh my God, my boyfriend has the flu. Now I'm sick. My sugar was 104. And
oh
that's how I
wow,
felt. Like,
Yeah.
that's not normal people, but I felt like shit.
right.
What
Yeah.
Well,
the
yeah, because your body's not used to it.
Right. For you, it was very low.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's been my issue the last few nights is that my sugars keep dropping to normal, I guess.
Hmm.
But Carrie,
Which is fantastic.
yours were going crazy for a while. I know that was affecting your sleep.
Big time. It was actually dropping under 40. My meter couldn't read it anymore because it was too low.
That's insane. But
Yep.
it hasn't done that yet.
I had that happen, 6 times in one night. And every time I had to get up and I had to eat something. I'm like, probably ate 2 meals in
Oh my God.
total in the middle of the night. And nothing. I just
Oh my
couldn't.
God,
It just
didn't he
wouldn't
make you a
stand.
bowl of soup at one point?
Mhm. Yep. He made me a
That's
bowl of
nuts.
soup. And my soup came in and saved the day like it always does.
Whoop whoop.
I made a
I'm
good
pretty
one this
sure
week.
I'm pretty sure her soup cured my boyfriend's flu, actually.
Ooh,
Mhm.
that's good.
It's powerful stuff, man. I changed it into a potato, like a ham, potato, and kale soup this time. I
Okay.
really like the kale in it. It stays like chewy.
Okay.
That's not
Yeah,
normally a good thing.
I don't know if I'm gonna like that.
it 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 it's a neat. I'm a texture person, and it gives it a different like neat texture. I like
Okay.
And see, I'm a
different.
texture person, and I don't know if that's going to be a good texture for me.
Right.
Yeah, I
I
don't know
just
either.
enjoy
I'm wondering.
texture, different textures.
I'm wondering.
I can't even eat onions because
Well,
of the texture.
I finally got past that. I wanted to ask you guys about your sleeping schedule because I jacked my sleep schedule up for the longest time and I was not sleeping well for like the last couple of weeks. I finally started drinking that cocktail I told you about, the tart cherry juice
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
with the
What all was
Repeat
tart
in
that
cherry
that?
again.
juice.
Sorry,
Want to
Carrie.
say that again? What was that? Huh?
What all's in it?
So it's pure tart cherry juice. And I actually put apple cider as like a little
Mm.
mixer, or you can use pineapple juice or even orange juice just because it's really, really tart. And I drink that every night. But I also have been drinking a custom nighttime tea that tea place I told you about up in the Panhandle of Florida
Mhm.
made. I have drank the tea every single night for the last week. My sleep schedule is finally fixed.
Yay. That's
As long as
Have
I
awesome.
a
drink this
cup of
and the
tea.
tea. But I feel like I'm like I have to brew like a magical potion just to get like a good night's sleep. Like I gotta drink like all the brews just to like in a specific order just so
Mhm.
I sleep for a solid 8 hours.
Why is that? Why do we have to turn to that?
Listen,
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I will take
I don't know.
tea over another pill any day of the week.
I know, but like I'm starting to feel like a video game character where like they gotta press like all the buttons to get me to do the special combination, like
drink the
up,
poison.
down, start, like come
Right.
on. Like why? Why do I need all of this? I should just be able to go sleep. But no, not my body.
You have a whole ritual going on.
It's not special.
Ruh-roh.
I think I lost you
Wah,
guys.
wah,
Ruh-roh,
wah.
Raggy. Ruh-roh. I mean, she did warn us.
She did. She did. Her phone is dead. I can probably her charger too at this rate.
Oh man, we're having a week.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's okay.
Oh, you made it back.
I noticed it
Yay!
before you messaged me this time. I'm like, that's not a normal pose for Donna.
It's always Donna's pose. She's in the dark, and you're like you could still tell. It's funny.
Yeah, it's just, do 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 do.
That's why I was like, that was. And then Kara was moving. I'm like, oh, okay, let me fix this.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing this rocking thing too. I feel like I have all this energy inside, but my body's like, nah, ignore that. It'll go away. Just
The
ignore it.
second you try to use it, it'll be like gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Anybody get anything doctors wise coming up?
I do.
What you got?
Crap. I get to go over my blood work.
Oh, finally. Okay,
Oh,
you have to let
mm,
us know.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, not looking forward to it.
I mean, it's not that bad. Um, I go Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not horrible. They're just gonna tell me the same thing that they always do, like I have the inflammation and whatnot. I mean, at least that's how I'm expecting it to go, because that's just normally. I shouldn't say that. This is my new primary. I should not. I'm not gonna do that.
There you go.
I'm gonna
That's
be
better.
optimistic, and I'm gonna say that it's gonna go very well, and she's gonna have a thought process behind it.
I'll think that for you.
The last time we had to switch doctors, which again now we found the good one and then we had to switch again, but that actually worked out pretty good. Manifest the hell out of it. That's all I got,
Well,
man. It's like
I'll
a
tell you.
crapshoot out there with these doctors and
All the good
Well, I'll
ones are
tell you how.
leaving.
right.
Well, I'll tell you how this went though. Like my functional medicine doctor was like, "Hey, I want you to run these tests, right?" So but I didn't have an appointment to see him, and he hasn't been there in the last couple times that I was there. Like we kept missing each other, and then I kept meaning to ask my doctor, like, "Do I need to see you for the results?" And every time that I was there, I was there for another reason, and I kept forgetting to ask. So finally, I was like, "Can you just message the doctor and ask her if she wants me to come in?" And so the girl did, and Katie, and Katie was like, "Okay, she wants to see you. When are you coming in?"
Yeah.
Love her. Oh, she remembers you guys, by the way.
How could she forget us? We were a
She loves you
pain in
guys.
that doctor's office's butt. Oh my God. I was so glad to get out of that office, specifically that location, to be honest. So,
Has anybody else stuck with a doctor's office where the doctor sucked, but the staff was so great, you were still taken care of better than if you went to somebody else? Like,
Yes.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
it's
And
like
I've
other
going
done
way
to
that
around,
before.
though. Other way around, though. I've stayed with the doctor's office where not the doctor, but the physician's assistant, the PA,
Mhm.
was fantastic, and everybody else in the office sucked.
Terrible,
Mm-hmm.
terrible.
Mm-hmm.
What
Done
happened
that too.
to the good doctor's offices?
They all went functional medicine.
Oh,
They all went functional medicine.
work hard for my health insurance, though.
Yeah, well, I mean,
And I pay a
that's
lot
a
for it. I don't want to pay
that's
extra on top of it.
that's a
That,
that's a very
that's a whole nother topic.
sore topic, sore topic that
Has
There's
anybody
a
used an FSA card, a flex
yeah,
spending card or
Yeah.
whatever, to pay for
yes,
a
you can.
concierge doctor?
You can. Yes, you can also use an HSA card.
As
Yeah,
as
That's
long
what
as
I'm
it's a
thinking.
doctor's office or for any kind of over the counter medical.
takes it, right. Yeah, because you could
Yeah.
even use it for like Tylenol, ibuprofen, stuff over the counter too. You just need to save your receipts so you can produce them. But
Uh
yeah, as long as they
fun
take your card, they would, right, Donna?
yeah, fun fact, a lot of the cards, like if you go to Walgreens, when you swipe it, it whatever is not pharmaceutical or like medical grade, it won't come off the car some of the cards. It just
Oh,
depends on
wow.
how smart that card is.
Mm.
Because when we first had an HSA, it didn't matter what you used it on, but the last one that I had used, it was very specific on what it could be used on.
I had the HSA company come to me for a receipt for a doctor's office called Back in Action Medical. Medical.
Why?
And I had to produce a receipt because they didn't
I
think
have
it was.
never had them come after me for a receipt.
They
Granted, I haven't had
can.
it in a couple of years, but still.
I've heard that they do. Um, so yeah, it's just you just got to keep your receipts because. And I used to take a picture of them, honestly,
Well, that's a
because
good idea.
Oh yeah,
I,
that is a
I
good
have
idea.
receipts all over the place. So I used to just take a picture
It's
of
actually a
them.
better idea.
Yeah, and then make a
Yeah.
little folder in your phone or something, and then you always have it. Just an idea.
Oh, I really like that.
Oh,
I'm
that
stealing that.
another. I'm going to steal that idea, but I'm going to turn it into medical. And for anybody listening, if you ever have a medical a situation or an episode where your skin or your body is doing something funkified, do yourself the favor and hit record
Oh,
or take
That's
a
true.
photo.
yeah,
Because how many times have you guys gone to the doctors and you're like, hey, my body was doing something funny, but now that I'm seeing you, it's not.
right,
It knew
I
I
feel
was
like a
coming to you,
car.
so it fixed itself.
right.
I feel like a car going into a mechanic shop, like it makes the noise constantly, and then it gets there. It's like, I'm gonna behave. It's
Yep,
like, no,
Yep.
bitch,
yep,
you were squealing the whole way here. What the hell?
yep.
My knees will do that. My knees will make noise, and then I get to the doctor's office, nothing, and I'm like, really? Come on.
Same, same. Oy. I'm anticipating a phone call from my doctor because the blood work that I got for my appointment later, like a few weeks down the road, don't look too hot. So I'm anticipating a phone call to move that appointment up.
Hey, cats. Sorry, Misty was just beating up Chet, and like he was screaming.
Oh no.
That's terrible.
It's so bad. Misty's such a bully.
Okay, so here's the thing. She likes his butt. She likes to touch the butt. I want to touch the butt all the time. And so she'll just walk up to him and she'll be like, I want to touch it. I want to touch it. And he doesn't like that. And so he yells at her and he runs away. But like they actually got into like a little bit of a
Oh,
boxing match there for a
Oh, he was
second. So
standing up for himself this time. Good boy.
yeah. She's such a bitch.
Oh, that's a female dog, not a female cat.
She was raised by pit bulls. She might as well be.
True. Yeah.
all right,
My
ladies.
cat thinks she's a dog.
I know we had other topics to talk about, but I like that it took a different turn, and I hope that it did the same for viewers that we have. Um, we'll try really hard to get a little bit more consistent with when we put stuff up and when we record and when we don't. Um, sometimes it's just a lot, but it is a community that um, I really hope grows and grows and grows. And I know we have to put in the work for that to happen, and we have to get on here and we have to talk more and we have to get on there and answer people's questions and things like that. Which is actually probably, I don't know, I don't want to speak for the two of you, but probably would be the favorite part is
Oh, yeah.
that outreach and stuff. So please send us messages. Please, please reach out. You're not by yourself.
No.
We all kind of suck, and that's okay. We can all kind of suck together. Maybe we can make one big ball of good out of that. And
Yeah.
I like it. I know a lot of people are worried about their health care and things like that in the next coming months, but it's nice to be able to have support. And I hope that if you don't find it here, that you find it somewhere because
Agreed.
you gotta, if you don't have this type of support, like what the three of us have, between the three of us, I don't know how you get through it, honestly. Pick somebody, anybody, whether they're sick or not. But the
It,
goal of our
it's,
show was to provide everybody with support and communication and, things of that nature. And
I think a lot of people though also don't have a safe person. There's a lot of people out there that might be living in homes that might be listening in, and they might not feel like they are in a safe situation. And if that is the case, please subscribe so that we can be your safe space.
yeah,
And I just wanted to point this one out that I found online. If anybody needs has any issues coming up with food banks, groceries, and emergency aid, please go to findhelp.org and type in your zip code, and they will lead you to wherever you might need for any assistance.
That's awesome. You should link that, Donna.
I will.
That's great.
I will.
That is great.
To follow up with what Kara said, our community, you can find us pretty much anywhere. We are on Facebook. We're on Spotify. We are on TikTok. We are on Instagram, not as often. Snapchat, however, of course, those disappear after 48 hours. We do have an email as well. Join our
I have to
community.
load these. I have to load these up on TikTok. I've been slacking so bad. I just realized that. I am so sorry.
No,
That's okay. That's
you're
okay.
now they'll have a
I will
lot
get
more.
better.
Absolutely. Find
Yeah.
us, like us, join our community, reach out, let us know. I mean, we're not medical professionals. We can't give medical advice, but we can give support, which is something that's
yeah.
really lacking right now. And just like Kara said, find somebody. And if you can't
Yep.
find somebody, reach out to us. We are more than happy to be your support. Donna said last time if you can't do the buddy system and bring somebody to your appointment, just do a FaceTime with somebody while you're at your doctor's appointment. I'm going to bring that up as much as I can because that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. Reach out. As I said, we're pretty much everywhere. I did forget YouTube. We also have a YouTube channel. If we don't answer you for some reason, I am so sorry. We are all medically ill, and we may not have the opportunity to check these as often, but we will check it. We will reach out.
Yeah.
And join our community. We are more than welcome. Please let us be your support and tell us your story. Let us know what you're struggling with. Maybe we can help find resources. Kara is the resource finder, like queen.
Let us know
It's
what you want to know about, and I will bring it.
We'll help out.
Believe me.
absolutely,
I will bring
absolutely.
it's like my
All right,
superpower.
guys.
So,
Well,
All right,
I don't know
everybody.
about you ladies, but this time change has kicked my butt, and I am
yes,
exhausted.
Yes.
me too.
Well,
Me too.
everybody have a great night.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.